Welcome to part 2 of Can You Game on an Old System on a Budget. So in the first video we looked at Tom Clancy's The Division, Half-Life 2, Tomb Raider, Doom. I was going to show you Saints Row the Third, but that's the old version and I know that it'll run fine. There's no point in showing you that. That game actually might be older than the PC. The last game we looked at was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which came out a year after this hardware, or this generation of hardware, whatever you want to call it. So now I'd like to show you Black Mesa. If you're not familiar with Black Mesa, this is a fan-made HD remake. Well, I can't really call it an HD remake. I guess it's a HD reboot of Half-Life, because there are some subtle changes to it. But Valve liked it so much that they, I believe they endorsed it. This is the free Black Mesa, so it does the entire Black Mesa research facility, but it doesn't do the Zen part. I believe if you pay for Black Mesa, then you get Zen. And my favorite part of Half-Life is running through the Black Mesa facility, and I don't really care about Zen, so the free one is good enough for me. So let's just fire that up and see how this runs. This came out, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even 6 years ago now. Can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe future me will put it on screen here for us. But it is a very faithful remake to Half-Life. It's almost like Valve should just hire these guys. They did such an amazing job. Okay, thanks to the SSDs, the load times for this are not that bad. Oops. I'm glad they kept this bulletin board. Thanks to the SSDs, the load times aren't that bad.
Did you catch that last fluctuation?
If you haven't played this, this is an awesome remake.
Sure, residence control. Double check the
What's up, Doc?
Super luminescent diodes are protected from optical feedback.
Super luminescent diodes.
Greetings and salutations, Dr. Freeman. Ah, Gordon, there you are. Nice of you to finally join us, Doctor. We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it. They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber. Right. Come on then. I'll walk you down.
They never say where the sample came from, do they?
Eli has been busy making last-minute preparations for the new experiment. Greetings, Eli.
Morning, Izzy.
I trust this morning finds you well.
Gordon, good morning. I'm glad you're here. These last-minute changes, they're a bit strange. Oh, it's about to go critical.
What in the blazes is going on with our equipment? By Becquerel's ghost! The radiation level is off the charts.
They've added a lot of details to this. I love it.
How so? I've got 2 PhDs and an Erskine medal. Is anyone else getting hungry?
Oh, there you are. Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
Ah, here he is. I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedure today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And potentially the most unstable.
Now, as long as we follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely. I just don't feel...
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order. Standard in service. Shut it down. Someone did it. I'm telling you, shut it down. It's not shutting down.
And there we have... Oops, I shouldn't have hit that. Oh well, anyway. That was Black Mesa. How do I get out of here now? Quit. Don't save. So that was Black Mesa. A game much newer than this hardware, and it runs fantastic. If you haven't played this, I'm pretty sure it's still free. Okay, originally I was going to show you Half-Life Source, but I've showed you Black Mesa already. A newer game. We know Half-Life Source will run fine on here, so I find it is redundant. So the last game I would like to show you is Dirt Rally. This is a newer game. This came out 5 or 6 years ago as well. And it actually runs really good on older hardware. If you're into rally driving, I highly recommend this game. Not a sponsor. So under graphics, I have it set to high, and we'll do a benchmark here. This is a really fun game to play. So this pretty much runs at 60 frames solid. Looks great, plays great. This benchmark makes it look so easy. It's not. It doesn't have the co-pilot talking. But yeah, as you can see, this runs fantastic. So, in conclusion, because of the silicon shortage and because of the high prices of GPUs and basically the higher prices of PC hardware and the ability to even find it right now, if you come across an older gaming machine, you can still play a lot of games on it with very good results. Like, I'm impressed with this 770. I didn't expect any of these games to run as well as it did. But as you can see, it runs fantastic. This Core i7 2600 is really good. It's 4 cores, 4 threads, so shows up as 8 CPUs. Runs great. I thought 8 gig of RAM was going to be a problem. I'm wrong. The addition, I have an SSD for the C drive and an SSD for the games. That makes a huge difference. I'm very impressed with this PC overall. So if you could pick yourself up some budget hardware, even older hardware, unfortunately older video cards still go for a lot of money. Like this 770 is probably worth 200 or 300 Canadian right now, which is outrageous. I see people selling a 1070, which I have, for $800, and I paid $500 for the 1070 when it was brand new. Is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm really glad that I bought all that stuff prior, but unfortunately the 1070 is showing its age. But I mean, after seeing the way the 770 performs, there's nothing wrong with my 1070. It was all in my head. So, yeah, if you could pick yourself up some budget hardware, throw a couple of SSDs in it. They don't have to be NVMe's. They can just be SATA SSDs, and it makes a huge difference. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more great content from Retzone.ca. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.